On this episode of the Carolina Sports Guy, we're diving into Friday night's action in college football across the Carolinas, folks. 2 games on tap. Before we get into today's content, make sure you subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this of major college sports in North and South Carolina, Carolina Panthers, Carolina Hurricanes, and Charlotte Hornets. Pound that like button and leave me some comments, folks. I love the dialogue. Okay, folks, I thought I'd do a quick little video. I'll try to get it out as quick as I can because it is Saturday morning. A couple games last night. The Duke North Carolina A&T game, I really just kind of had to follow the box score and kind of read up on it. I didn't have it anywhere in my area I could see it. And I did follow and watch the majority of the Coastal Carolina game as they played Kansas. All right, kind of look and get into this. Duke coming off this loss to Charlotte. Upset loss, 3-point loss in Charlotte. They bounced back, but it was a slow get back. North Carolina A&T took an early lead in this game. As a fact, it was just like 5 seconds to go in the game. It was, and at halftime, it was 14-14. Duke took a gamble with 5 seconds to go, didn't kick a field goal. They went for it. They barely, Mateo, the running back for Duke, gets a 5-yard touchdown pass. Run. I want to go over that real quick just to make sure I'm not losing my mind here. Mateo Durant was on the goal line. He reviewed it. He barely got in. But look at Durant in this game now. The bad was he had 15 rushes. He didn't even muster 3 yards of carry. He only had 41 yards rushing. So A&T shut him down, folks. But he did score 3 touchdowns. Even though they were short, blind goals, the man still scoring some touchdowns, folks. But he gets in the last play of the first half. It's 21-14. I kind of broke A&T's back because in the third quarter, Duke scores 21 more. So it's a 42-14, and then they get a field goal. So make a long story short, folks, the game ends up being a 45-17 Duke win over North Carolina A&T. The main thing about it is that A&T played strong, but they can't get any pass rush. And when you look at that, Duke, they better get their act together because I tell you, A&T gave them a fit the first half. They did turn it on, like I said, in the second half to win the game, but this is a game they should have ran away, screaming. Now, I had Duke winning by 9. And I think the point spread, well, there was no line in the game, but Duke wins by 28. So if you did take what I said by Duke by 9, Duke really ran away with this game. So A&T did not cover that spread. Now, secondly, the Coastal Carolina game. Kansas kind of gave them a fit at first, folks. Kansas had a quarterback that was athletic, could run. They hung in there for the first half. Now, the interesting thing about it is I had Coastal Carolina winning by 14. And it was a 27.5-point spread. So I said, look, take Kansas in the points. Well, Coastal Carolina wins this game 49-22. So it's a 27-point win. So if you did what I say and took Kansas with the points, you just squeaked it by 0.5 point because Kansas did cover the spread by 0.5 point. They got beat by 27 when the point spread was 27.5. 49-22. Coastal Carolina's got some athletes, folks. Their defensive line, their secondary hitting, the quarterback receiving the ball. I was a little impressed with what Kansas has being in the Big 12. I know they're going to get shellacked a lot this year. But, man, Coastal Carolina, in my opinion, really made a big pitch. If the American Athletic Conference starts looking at 3 or 4 schools to take the place of Houston, Cincinnati, and Central Florida, I know they might take a Florida school. They'll definitely probably go for a Texas school. But they really, in Conference USA, you got Marshall. UAB is definitely maybe even a lock. But Charlotte and Old Dominion, but my God, how do you miss the Sun Belt when they got 2 programs like Appalachian State and Coastal Carolina that are just, to me, they're better than the teams that are playing in Conference USA. And I know they're close to East Carolina, but I would snag those schools up quick. you want to go for the best of what you got. Remember, Coastal has great baseball, not just football. I know how good their basketball is, probably not that great, but you've got to get some football schools in here to shore up what you're losing from the 3 schools that just left. But anyway, I'm getting off track. But Coastal Carolina, yeah, they put it on Kansas and won this game. And don't forget 12 noon today. Well, by the time you probably watch this video, it's already going to be on or over. But you've got East Carolina that's going to play South Carolina today in Greenville. North Carolina's playing Georgia State at home. Wake Forest is at home to Norfolk State. South Carolina, I believe, well, South Carolina consists of East Carolina. Clemson's playing home, I believe, to South Carolina State. And I know Charlotte's got a game today. Oh, they got Gardner-Webb at home. So, folks, what do you think of today's video? Do you think Duke's in trouble? Or do you think they finally turn around and beat North Carolina A&T? What do you think about Coastal Carolina? Do you think they got a chance to run the tail? Looks like Appalachian State might be the only team that stands in their way. Leave me some comments. Pound that like button. Hit that bell notification to be notified of future videos like this. And by all means, folks, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I will see you on another episode of Carolina Sports Guy.